What's up? What's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're here in Modern Warfare Zombies. We're going to be rocking another empty backpack challenge run today, of course, with the BP50, rocking the JAK Revenger aftermarket part or conversion kit. And hopefully this thing is going to be as easy as I think it's going to be, or at least it's going to make this run as easy as I think it's going to be, because this is one of my favorite, or at least off the top of my head, in the top 5 of my favorite aftermarket parts that we have received throughout the year. Now, let me know down in the comment section below what is your least favorite and probably your overall favorite aftermarket parts that have released up to this point. I don't think the last two are going to become anybody's favorite, so I'm not too concerned about that. And of course, as always, if you guys are interested in the loadout I'm rocking in today's video, make sure you check the pinned comment down below, where I'm always sure to share the attachments for easy access. The first step, obviously, we have absolutely nothing, not even Pack-a-Punch level 1, but we do have our containment level. So I could make the decision to go and Pack-a-Punch to level 1 off the rip, but I have pretty good faith in the weapon that we're rocking today. As again, I was saying, it is one of my favorite aftermarket parts, which means more than likely that it's going to perform. So we're going to head over to our first contract. Let me actually take a look at where one is. I thought there might be one over here. We're going to grab this bounty and we're going to get this party started. I'm going to try to get us a free pack 1 crystal in order to set us up best for success. But if we don't get one within a bounty or two, we're probably just going to go ahead and Pack-a-Punch without it. Hopefully, though, we'll get enough ammo and everything like that before we actually Pack-a-Punch so that we don't have too many issues. But I think overall it's going to be pretty smooth. Oh, we're right next to the Pack-a-Punch machine. Hopefully we get it for free. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was a little bit of latency. That's the one thing that is always pretty much guaranteed in this game is a lot of the time, especially on weekends, you're going to lag. All right, we have great rate of fire going with this weapon. It's one of the main reasons I like it. Fast rate of fire usually equals pretty good in zombies. Can I start firing my gun? Holy smokes. I mean, I was ADS, so the reload was taking longer, but that was crazy. Let's start shooting again. I think we could run out of ammo before we get through this guy, but maybe we won't. Come on, man. Please give us a free pack 1 crystal. That's all we're really worried about. The other thing I really love about this weapon, besides its obvious fast rate of fire, which equals decent damage, I really just love how easy it is to control the recoil. Come on. Come on, buddy. The zombie is not going to drop me ammo, right? Well, it'd be nice if I could find him or fight him. Come on. You're blocking my view, bro. Yeah, he did give me ammo. Nice. Well, at least he made it worth it. All right, plate the 1 time. Always keeps us alive. You always got to have 1 plate just in case you get hit and then beamed with the orb. All right, we should be good here. Maybe 1 more reload. Come on, reload. So slow. Everything's so slow without perks. All right, there we go. We got that done. I anticipated that would be a little bit more of a pain than it was, but we made it through. I think we would have had to deal with the whole ammo situation if it wasn't for having gotten it there a little bit from the 1 zombie. All right, I was going to Pack-a-Punch. I think I'm at least going to melee it just in case, actually, and then we'll head over to our next adventure. If we don't get it for our next one, we'll go ahead and Pack-a-Punch to level 1 via the essence. Okay, Mangler, it's time for you to hook us up with a free pack 1 crystal. I got faith. I believe. I mean, you know, the times you feel the luckiest, you're least likely to get it, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe it'll be in the cards for us here. I mean, there's definitely zombies in the cards. I would like to fight my bounty. Thank you. At least we have the green tool to hold it down. Yes, I know. Your ability somehow curves around walls. We know. Really wish it didn't, but it's the state of the game that we're in. Let's go ahead and reload. If you guys are unfamiliar with our empty backpack challenges that we do here on the channel, then what you can expect essentially is for us to have the goal of making it into the high threat zone to complete at least a tier 3 bounty. And no, we don't normally cheese them. We normally do it effectively with the weapon itself. We don't do anything crazy like pop a jug or anything like that, because that would just make it way too easy. But the journey... beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, you just have to believe sometimes, right? But the journey to make it into the high threat zone with a weapon without coming in with anything is pretty difficult. So that's the whole point of the actual empty backpack challenge. It takes us back to basically week 1, where we didn't have all the schematics unlocked and we weren't able to craft things at will, and we didn't have all the goodies to help us along our journey. Okay, we had to do a little bit of traveling to head over to the Pack 2 machine, but we are definitely going to go ahead and Pack-a-Punch to level 2 since we have everything we need to do so. We saved so much essence by getting that pack 1 crystal. It's kind of insane. And then on the way over here, I actually did see a harvester orb, so we're absolutely going to go try to take that out in order to see if it provides us with a better than green tool. It has a pretty good potential to do so, especially in tier 2, but it's never guaranteed. We can hope it's going to be epic. technically we could head into the high threat zone and try to take on that if we really wanted to. We might end up doing that later, because there is a pretty decent location at the tower where you have the chance to take on 2 harvester orbs. Just kind of depends on whether or not you can survive the situation. And obviously, if you're up on the tower, you can do pretty good at surviving. The problem is the harvester orbs can go out of render distance, and then you're pretty much forced to go down and challenge the zombies, or at least deal with them while you're trying to shoot down the orb. All right, we blew it up. Took me a minute to get through, but it wasn't too bad. It looks like we did get a blue tool, so at least it's an upgrade. Wasn't the upgrade we were hoping for, but it puts us in a much better scenario than we were with the green tool, so that's nice. Now we can go ahead and head over to our first tier 2 bounty. Obviously, I left some essence around on the ground here. We're not going to worry too much about it. Not enough to be crazy about, but hopefully we can continue in the positive direction throughout this run. Okay, we got lucky. We got a mangler for our first tier 2 bounty. And obviously, we are only pack punch level 2, but we are rare rarity. Epic would be better, and we have no perks. So that's one thing that I hope we get a few of for free throughout this run. Because if we don't, we're going to have to purchase all of them. It's going to cost us a pretty penny. Granted, the only thing left for us to do as far as essence is concerned would be to upgrade to pack punch level 3, which we could get from a triangle if we get lucky enough to hit one, which I could come back and try this one in tier 2. But basically, that would be kind of risky, I feel like, without any perks. However, I could decide later on that that might be the path. But yes, outside of pack punch level 3, the only thing really left for us to get is perks. But I would like to see some as some rewards to kind of minimize the amount we're going to have to spend. Okay, well, we came over here. We also have a disciple to try to fight, which is not... I just don't love that that's the case, right? Come over here, try to fight your bounty. You got all these extra guys. It actually only really matters when your weapon's not fantastic. Luckily for us, the only thing holding us back is our rare rarity. We're looking pretty good for this zone otherwise. Yo, if you don't see me, stop blasting. Yo, watch out, zombie. Body blocking me. Alright, come on. We're doing pretty decent damage. I don't know why he's not getting stunned at all. He's like, yo, think you're getting rid of me? Nah. Take rid of the hellhound. There we go. Now we're stunning him. Should have been doing that all along. Come on. I missed too many bullets. Alright, we dodged. Couldn't see. And that should get rid of all the zombies, so I didn't even bother hitting them. We got Jug. We got the most important perk. I asked for a few free perks, and it at least gave me the most important. So, hey, at the very least, we don't have to worry about getting smoked. Super easy. Now that we have Jug. Nice, I found a cryo freeze in the chest there, or the freaking storage cache. How am I getting hit? The hellhounds are the dumbest thing in this game. They hit you from 5 meters away. They chase you at full speed. No matter how fast your character moves, they keep up. They bite you no matter how fast you're running. It's literally the dumbest thing in the world. I mean, if you're going to give people perks, which granted we do not have them now, I'm not talking about that. But if you have stamina up and things like that, you should be able to outrun anything you would like in this. Obviously, at some point, you're going to have to stop, and that should be where your threat comes in. But outside of that, making any way of running away impossible kind of sucks. Good news for us, it's a mangler. Bad news, hellhound's already trying to fight. All right, we should be able to lock it in. I'm going to go ahead and literally throw another decoy. What in the heck is going on here? Bro, I never asked for this. Can this stop happening to me? There is an insane amount of stuff happening. All right, let's find our guy. I don't know how we go from like 5 zombies to 25 in like less than a millisecond. Like, oh, you would like to do your contract? Well, that's too bad. We'd like to not allow you to do your contract. Yep. Uh-huh. Get off me. Yep. That should have never hit me. Come on. And we got through it. Just like that. We really need speed cola, though. That's what is holding me back the most, I think. Oh, Disciple, you lived for some weird reason. Oh, now you're a friend. Good luck. Take some people out for us. All right, so I actually realized why this match is the way it is. Everybody's in tier 1, with the exception of maybe one squad. Look at this. I haven't had a match like this in quite some time. This is a very interesting weekend match. Most of the people are in tier 1. Like, nobody's in tier 3. Hardly anybody in tier 2. It's no wonder I'm getting absolutely smoked by everybody. Everything's trying to battle me. I'm the only thing in the zone. We got an extra mimic. That's always fun. Ooh, we got a brain rot. Let's go. Come on, Malum. What you got? We are the slowest reloaders, so. All right, let's see. Come on. Come on. And we made it through. Let's go. Another rare tool. We don't need rare. We need epic. Good news, though. That means if the entirety of tier 2 is open, that means tier 3 is open, which means nobody did a single triangle. I think we got to go get a triangle. I also feel like we might as well pack a punch to level 3. Let me go ahead and head over to the pack a punch level 3. Even though I could get one as a reward, which would in turn save me essence, I feel like I should have enough. I don't know what to do. I could get perks and then try to knock it out. Pack 2 blue seems like a very rough triangle, but we could try to pull it off. I mean, we have decoys. We have an energy mine. All that matters is that we survive. Okay, we got to throw our decoy down. Everybody needs to start going for it. Look at that. How many hellhounds? Instantly triple hellhound. Well, I don't love those things. All right, we got everything we needed. Let's run in this direction. Oh, that was a beautiful situation right there. Our shatter blast went off perfectly. It was all just because of elemental pop. Okay, so we inevitably probably have to hit the ammo cache before we even consider this, but we could possibly pull this off. So I'm going to go ahead and hit those, run over to the ammo cache, and we'll get this triangle fired up. Things are moving in a positive direction. I'm super glad we got such a good lobby because normally when you get to the high threat zone or even tier 2, sometimes things get way too competitive and it actually has an insane influence on how the run actually goes. All right, time to start this thing up. Hopefully we don't have too many specials coming over here to try to fight us because that will be the biggest issue we face. I mean, we are pack 2 blue. That's not a fantastic spot to be in when you're in the high threat zone. We're gonna do our best though. I'm gonna push the limit here to see if I can make it work. No guarantees. There's a lot of zombies coming this way. Good news, super easy to control this. Come on, everybody, get knocked down. I don't know how we're doing enough damage to keep up with this. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is doing way better at this than I thought we were gonna. Than I thought we were going to, basically. Okay, come on. The only fear I have right now is this stupid mangler that can't even see its health bar. Oh, we are not damaging anyway. So that, yep. All right, at least got rid of the dude I needed to get rid of. Oh, that actually finished it off. That's crazy. I can't believe we were able to do that. Pack 2 blue, almost out of ammo, through the energy mine to save us from the mangler that we were inevitably going to have a hard time getting through. That's nuts. Pack 2 purple. We're going to take the purple upgrade because that's going to help us a ton. And it didn't give us Pack-a-Punch level 3, but we are right here next to Pack-a-Punch, so I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Of course, we can complete the other triangles, but I'm not trying to make this entire run about completing triangles. We just need to make our way through it. We do have 20 minutes left, so of course I could take out another triangle if I would like to. And maybe it'll give us a legendary tool. But I think at this point, we already have all of our perks. It doesn't really matter if I pack a punch with essence or be a tool. I decided since our harvester orb is in its spot, we're going to go ahead and try to get it and see what it gives us. We wouldn't have got the triangle. This is what we would have got. So let's see what it ends up being. This is what I was also talking about it being a little bit obnoxious based on where it's at. Hopefully it stays within render distance. It's kind of pushing the limit on that possibility right now. If it goes a little bit further to the left, though, it will definitely not be visible. We'll end up having to jump down and landing on one of the roofs in hopes of keeping it alive. Come on, we're actually having a pretty good try here at shooting this. Never this smooth. Oh, it's going to go out of render distance, like right there. No, don't do it. Oh, we blew it up. Holy smokes, that went incredibly smooth. It's almost never that easy. Is it going to give us a tool that we would like? Is it going to be an upgraded tool? Oh my god. It would have given us a legendary. Well, I might as well pop that, right? Might as well make the run a little bit easier. So we didn't need the triangle after all. We still bought Pack-a-Punch level 3. We got a Pack 2 crystal, so that was nice. We got an epic tool that we didn't really use since we went over to a harvester orb and got a legendary. Maybe that'll inspire more of you guys to shoot those down. I'm actually curious, how many of you see the harvester orbs, at least in tier 2 and tier 3, and choose to shoot them down at a chance of a legendary or epic tool? Because I easily think that is the best way to acquire tools without almost anything required, right? You could technically come in here with a Pack-a-Punch level 1 weapon, shoot one of those orbs down as long as you were able to see it, right? And get access to the epic tool without having to fight any of the zombies, just utilizing a decoy or two if you had them. think you would overall come out okay. And that makes it possible for you to get free tools pretty easy without having to upgrade or go through any crazy amount of, I would say, investment in order to get a good return. Funny enough, we actually got the best location that we could possibly get for this. Holy smokes, there's a lot of stuff chasing me. I like look back for a moment. Nope. Luckily, we are as upgraded as we could be, and we're using one of the better weapons. At least for aftermarket parts' sake. Everybody's going to come this way. Is this guy coming, or is he shooting? Our actual mangler's down here. He needs to make his way over here, but I don't know if he will. Now that I've actually attacked him, though, I got to come down here. If you get up on that little part of the roof, they will not continue to push. So this is the only way that we can guarantee that he'll come up here. Which is nice. We're going to get some free ammo, free... Yep, look at that. Why is he up here and the other guy isn't? Oh, they're both up here together. It's a duo. Yeah, let's see if we have enough ammo for this. I think we do. We're strong. Making sure every bullet hits the head. Don't have to spam if you don't want to, but why not? Let's go, let's go, let's go. I mean, we absolutely made such easy work of this challenge. We have 15 minutes left in our run, and we're about to finish off our Tier 3 bounty, which is what we set out to complete by the end of the run. Beautiful. I mean, it's just a great weapon, showcasing why it's so good. Oh, look, a regular sigil. You know, those would be useful if you actually needed them to activate the portal. Funny to me that they decided to go, hey, you guys want free access to a regular sigil? And then said, nope, no elder for you. So you can go into the regular for free, even though you get the sigils for free for completing Tier 3 contracts, which you're likely going to complete before you go to the Dark Ether anyway. And then they don't give you an elder. So you still have to complete a regular sigil just regardless. And they made the easier thing to go for free. But I don't know. I don't know what the heck they were thinking. That is not what I anticipated they were going to do. I thought the elder or the regular would be free. You wouldn't need a sigil at all. I guess that we were wrong in interpreting it that way. But it is what it is. All right, I decided since we already completed our goal, we're going to do a few more bounties, or at least another one. I think people are slowly making... No, maybe not. I was going to say, maybe people are slowly making their way over to the zone, and we'll have a little bit of competition. But doing one when we did it as smoothly as we have just isn't enough. We got to push the limit a little bit, right? See how we do against a different type of bounty. I mean, pretty much at this point, I have a strategy for almost all of the bounties and definitely a lot of the locations they can spawn in. Some of them, obviously, still a little bit more difficult than others, but at the end of the day, you just pulled me off the roof. Oh my god, I hate mimics. Can we get together here? Can we get together? Wait till I climb up. I'm like mid-air. So dumb. There we go. Everybody is going to get eliminated over there, including the mimic. Oh, I guess that guy didn't. How are any of you alive? You must be just spawning out of the mimic or the mangler. I mean the mega bomb. Holy smokes! Hey, I'm trying to fight my guy here. It's always a pain. Like we're... Hello? No, nope, don't want that. I know, some of you be like, why wouldn't you want that? Because I want to see how fast we can actually take this out without that. That's going to give us a gateway to freedom. Come on, face number 2. Can we not block me? There we go. Got extra ammo. It's funny that it's not like a certain amount of damage to a certain face gets rid of a face. It's just a certain amount of damage to the mega bomb. Like, the right face should have been the weak one, right? Like, that should have been how it is, but it doesn't ever work that way. What are you doing? The mega bomb is definitely the easiest contract outside of maybe the mangler in Tier 3 for bounties. Disciple being the most difficult. Ooh, what in the heck did we get dropped? A Tier 2 crystal, or Pack 2 crystal. W. I'm going to go ahead and equip the napalm burst, because why not? It's my favorite. Probably my favorite ammo mod that I use the most consistently. Shatter Blast is my actual favorite, but it doesn't have a real strong impact against bounties and elites, so I don't use really, or specials, I guess I should say, so I don't really use it as much as I used to. But outside of that, it definitely is my favorite, with napalm probably being right behind it. All right, we're going to do an outlast to wrap things up here. We did 2 bounties, so we've absolutely succeeded at our goal here. Even if we got eliminated, technically that's not in the cards, even though I think it's more obvious that it should be, right? You have to survive the run in order to complete the challenge, but technically we've completed the challenge at this point. The fun thing I do enjoy about this challenge as well is depending on the weapon that you get will greatly determine how much difficulty is behind this challenge. And there is obviously the RNG factor. Try to get rid of these zombies as they never fix the bug that I just simply activate my P and D. All right, I guess we're not going to get a break, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And we should be able to activate it. W, first try after throwing a decoy. But yeah, the one thing I do enjoy is just the what the hell just happened right there? I did not want to walk off that. The variety of different possibilities, with just based on the weapon that you use. If you do an empty backpack run and you're using a riveter, I don't know that you're going to make it even to the high threat zone, or even find success once you do, even if you got all the best RNG possible. For all perks, free pack-a-punches, legendary tool, it doesn't matter. But something like this, I obviously expected a little bit more from. It made it really, really easy. We've done it before with like the Reclaimer 18, one of the best possible weapons that you can use. Made it a lot easier. It's never a given. There is still a possibility we use a really good weapon and don't find success. It just is a lot less likely, obviously, at that point. But definitely one of the most fun things about the empty backpack run is just to see how well you can actually do. Utilize your skills and knowledge to kind of make your way through the zone, get the things that you need, because, again, there is a lot of luck involved, but you can kind of control your destiny a little bit more if you just know the right places to go and the right things to do. All right, we have pretty much held it down. I mean, the fact that we got a legendary tool out of a harvester orb is just insane. It doesn't happen to me super often, but I've had it happen in the tier 2 zone and definitely in tier 3, at least a handful of times over the course of the last season. All right, 97%. Now we got a special. Now the disciple shows up. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. We didn't have too many issues going through that challenge. And the cool thing, too, about doing an empty backpack run is everything that you find throughout the run that you don't choose to use, so in this case, 2 crystals, an epic tool, and even a speed cola, we can hold on to those, throw them in the stash, or use them in our next run, giving us that much more of an advantage. We were, maybe we were down on things. Maybe we have to do a regain run. Maybe we utilized all our crafts and our stash is empty. I mean, it's always a good way to kind of regain your stash alongside just have a little bit of fun with the challenge. All right, we made it over to the exfil. We did tier 2, which are always an adventure, but somehow we made it over here okay. This weapon made this challenge significantly easier than a majority of the other weapons we visited for this challenge specifically, but that's going to wrap things up for us here. I highly recommend the BP50 aftermarket part, aka the JAK Revenger, if you haven't tried it out. That's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.